Yes, people. We're back again for another live stream. Make sure everything is set up. It is, and we're good to go, man. 17 people already in the building. Make sure you're smashing the likes and you are subscribing to the channel. Today's stream is we're basically just going to go over all the updates that we've had today, recapping through all of what the journalists have said. We got Craig Cope, we got Ben Jacobs, Fabrizio Romano, David Ornstein said a bit, Sasha as well. There's a lot of people, and then also we're just going to give my thoughts and feelings, and also I might do a couple of quick reactions to what other streamers have said on the situation. Yeah, man. But make sure you're smashing the likes and you're subscribing to the channel. Isak, looking very much like he's going to be a Liverpool player, man. Looking like he's very much going to be a Liverpool player. But this is what... Big up to Craig Hope. He originally broke the news originally. I think this is his Twitter. You know, give him a follow. This is what he originally, came out and said about the whole situation. Big news, Newcastle news story following up very soon. And then he came up with this exclusive. Alexander Isak tells Newcastle he wants to explore and a move away from the club. And then that's just when the whole internet just blew up. It blew up. And then we fast forward a bit. And then it comes out and says, like, look, Isak wants to leave, and obviously, Newcastle are now officially exploring a Benjamin Sesko. And then obviously also broke the Liverpool position to make a British record offer for Alexander Isak, man. It's happening, people. You know what? We're running a nice, easy poll. Will Isak be a Liverpool player? Yes. No. Do some people still think he won't? I mean, some people actually don't, So I've actually seen a couple of people think that it won't happen. But let's get into some of the comments. Big up LFC for Life 66. I think it happens in the next few days due to pre-season. When I was on Big up to Uncle Man Hit 5K today, it was me, Matt from Coppish, N90. Ends was on there. Big up JP as well. And I said I think it will get done in the next couple of days. In my opinion, just due to the fact of 1, it's pre-season. 2, you're going to want your main striker, your main new summer signing in. It's as simple as that. Surely? No? Surely you would want that. You would want your new summer signing to be in through the door so you can start getting on to work onto the season. That's why I think Liverpool will look to do it, and especially it's looking like it's moving very fast. Slap the likes. Big up to N90 man in the house. Go and subscribe to him. He's on the road to 200, bro, I think. So yeah, he's on the road to 201k. Yeah, go and help him out, man. Big up to Lewis in the chat. It's happening. What a window. It is, man. It's hard to describe the feeling, man. It still doesn't feel real. Smash the likes. How are you, bro? I'm good, man. It's been a good day. Did a stream earlier on my actual channel. And then obviously I went on Uncle's show with a big panel. And yeah, that was good to chop it all up and everything like that. That was beautiful and good to see, man. But yeah, Liverpool, British transfer record. What we saying in terms of the bid? 130 million? They're the rumours right now. 130 million is going to be what the first bid is, and I think Liverpool will just pay what it takes, because I just don't think you're putting a bid of around 120, 130 million. I'm like, that's it. Nah, I'm off. I think Liverpool will be willing to go to 150. I think they'll be willing to go to 150, in my opinion. It's not an official transfer request. He's exploring. If he hands in an official transfer request, he loses the bonuses. Yeah, he's been smart with how he's done it. I'm so confident we get him because of what Craig Cope said. I'm so confident that Liverpool get him because I just know how my club acts when it comes to a player they want. Wow, we are winning everything. How are you, bro? I'm good, mates. I am very, very good. I never gave up on Isak. I can't wait for him to dunk on every team in the Premier League. Listen, we will be there, man. This is on these times are something as Liverpool fans we're gonna have to start getting used to, because when have we ever seen anything like this? Potentially breaking our transfer record, and then potentially doing it twice. Added on to the fact that we're probably going to spend well over 400 million. We're about 5 mil short, 3 million. Isak's going to take that well over the mark. And then I think you're probably getting one or two more players, probably i.e. like a Fafana and a Mark Gay. So that's certainly going to easily take it over the mark. So yeah, man, big up people. We've got over 40 people in the house. Make sure you're smashing that like button and you are subscribing to the channel. By the way, the growth on this channel has been ridiculous in this past couple of days. We are 3 subs from 1,920, man. Like, to think literally 2-3 months ago, I was literally on 500 subs. Now going to be on 2K, like very soon. Always big up to the people that actually got you there, and it's very, very important you do so. So yeah, man, we've got nearly 50 people in there. Let's try and get these likes to 25 likes. 25 likes, I think, is very much possible. But let's go through the Fabrizio Romano updates as to what he has said regarding that situation. Hatter to Chelsea, man. Interesting. So this is what he also said earlier. Understand Newcastle are tentative to Benjamin Sesko situation. RB Leipzig with Isak now keen on exit. Newcastle informed on Sesko deal costs while working on multiple deals, including Wissa from Brentford. Yeah, they're going to try and probably wrap up Wissa, and they're going to move probably fast on Benjamin Sesko. Very simple as that. Yeah, Newcastle are going to be working on them. Wait, what's that? Well, I thought Mark Sagan was actually going to finally leave. So this is what he reported, and this was the big one for me. Chelsea are not actively working on an Alexander Isak deal, and no interest in proceeding despite reports. Chelsea are out the equation, and Chelsea are very happy with their strikers and fully focused on Xavi Simons and Joao Hector deals now. The club are working on Isak deal was and remains Liverpool. It was Liverpool before, and it is only Liverpool now. And it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. It was only Liverpool. It was always going to be Liverpool for Alexander Isak in terms of the potential destination for this up-and-coming window. Simple as that. And then we furthermore, I'll just click off. Whoops. Oh, God. And also we actually had... the Luis Diaz news has kind of gone out the water. Do you know what's kind of funny? We've actually had a lot of Liverpool news in the past 24 hours that we've just not really had proper chance to dissect. The Canate situation. He looks like potentially, because on a new contract, we're potentially getting the wages that he wants upwards of 200 grand a week. So this is what Fabrizio also tweeted. Understand Alexander Isak remains a target for Liverpool, even after signing a Kazika, but depends on Newcastle. If Newcastle open doors for an exit, and the LFC sold Diaz, they could bid after direct contact made 10 days ago. Isak knocking contract talks with Al so far. I think we bid this weekend because I think Luis Diaz will be sold this weekend. Therefore, I think we're gonna speedy up the Isak deal. So yeah, man, we already got 16 likes, guys. Let's try and get these up to 20 if you're new to the channel. And then obviously this was the original Fabrizio Romano tweet. Alexander Isak has informed the Newcastle of his desire to explore this move. Clubs are aware players' plans and will now decide how to move. As Craig Hope reports, Newcastle have already started exploring a move for a top striker in the market. Yep, it's going to happen. I also want to play a video from Fabrizio because he actually said some key stuff in the video. Fabrizio Romano. Yes, because he actually played some key information as you know, to regard in that situation. Let me get this up for you. Right, bear with while I do this then. Smash up the likes, people, man. Big up to every single one of you. Let me try and find this. There we go. Right, let's bang that in. Save. Alright, let's play the clip.
Rice Krispies and cornflake squares. One bar per person. Get stuck in.
Oh my god, what? God bloody ads.
We have multiple platforms, back offices.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Fabrizio Romano here, as always, to keep you posted on the transfer market. Today, guys, many things to say.
I got the
Busy
chat.
hours, busy days on the window, and so let's jump into a new episode today. Guys, what a moment on the transfer market. End of July, we are approaching the start of August, and it's a crazy moment.
In this video, he said
on
some
the
really
market
interesting
with many things happening, with many movements. Let me start with the end of a saga, the Victor Gyökeres saga, because Arsenal is sporting. I told you yesterday.
Yeah, no one cares.
Started exchange and signing like KTK, big talent with big. Gyökeres is coming to the club, so the Gyökeres saga is over. But another big saga is still here. Yes, because despite announcing the Ugo Ekitike deal, despite completing an important signing like Ekitike, a big talent with big potential, who did fantastic last season at Eintracht, Liverpool are not done on the market. I told you that in several ways. And now, keep an eye on this bomb, because Alexander Isak has informed Newcastle management today, together with his agents, that he wants to explore a move away from the club. So Alexander Isak becomes a big topic to follow in the next days. You remember 10 days ago, I came here and I told you exclusive story, exclusive news with the story regarding Alexander Isak and Liverpool. Basically, what happened is that Liverpool 10, 11 days ago went to Newcastle and told them, if you want, we are ready to do business for Isak. 120 million pounds bid is ready to be submitted if you want. Since that moment, Newcastle didn't reply. They closed the doors. They didn't want to sell the player. So from Newcastle, the stance was the same since March, April, May, June, and now in July. No intention to sell the player. But then what happened, really important to mention, is that Alexander Isak now is taking a strong position. He's not traveling with the squad for the pre-season tour.
Smash them likes, man. Big up to everyone inside. 57 up. Let's get these likes up to 30.
And then
We'll catch up with the chat in a minute.
About his desire to explore a move away from the club. So Isak is prepared to assess options in the market. At the moment, it's not an official transfer request, so he's not breaking completely.
Yeah, because he doesn't want to break the bonuses and the whole relationship. So he's just gone about it in a smart way with his agent.
His relationship with Newcastle, but informing them that he wants to go. He wants to try something different. Now depends on Newcastle reaction. Keep closing the doors and maybe go to war with the player, so try to change his mind, which is not something easy in football at this level, or sell the player. So give up on the stance they had during the whole summer transfer window.
Are Newcastle, though, going to want to keep a player, though, that theoretically doesn't really want to be there? Probably not. That's the reason as to why I think they are going to sell him. I do. Because they will look at this for many reasons. One, we can solve all our issues by selling Alexander Isak. We can go and strengthen with 4, 5, 6 positions. 2, we're getting rid of a player that doesn't really want to be there. And 3, as an overall, the long term of the squad is just more beneficial when they want to spend money. They can go out and get all the targets they want without having to think, oh God, PSR, we've been holding back with all the money that we have.
Let's see what's going to happen there, because now on Newcastle depends a lot.
They got the
player
chat.
Has been clear. He wants to try something new. Liverpool are still there. Yes, because despite signing Ekitike, despite signing Florian Wirtz, Liverpool are still there for Alexander. They're not giving up. They are still intentioned to make a record bid for Isak in case Newcastle open doors of this move. So Liverpool are still there, in contact with people close to Isak, attentive to the situation, in direct contact with Newcastle, as they are, because we said that already 10 days ago. So Liverpool are still there. We had reports and rumors about Al Hilal last week and this week. Guys, from what I'm hearing, Al Hilal are not in active talks.
Yeah, that's good. Al Hilal are not in the conversation because Newcastle tried also pushing that one of their gimmicks. Oh yeah, Al Hilal, they're interested. Yeah, Isak doesn't seem open, and the whole thing, yeah, it's just not going to happen. Isak to Al Hilal will not happen. So as it stands, right now, it is only Liverpool in the race for Alexander Isak. Simple as that.
Sign Alexander Isak today. Then, if they will arrive in the next days, present a proposal,
Big
try
up,
to
bro.
sign the player, convince the player, and all of this, I will be here and I will be telling you. But as of today, Newcastle and Al Hilal have had zero contacts about Alexander Isak, and also Alexander Isak is not negotiating with Al Hilal about the contract, the salary, and all the rest. So at the moment, the Saudi front is quiet with Al Hilal. The Liverpool situation is absolutely on and concrete. So let's see what's going to happen there. Why Liverpool? Because Liverpool could lose Luis Diaz. So Federico Chiesa, Darwin Nunez, two players expected to leave Liverpool this summer, but also the situation of Luis Diaz remains absolutely one to follow, with Bayern set to send a new proposal soon to Liverpool Football Club for Luis Diaz, who already said yes to a move to Bayern, who is keen on that opportunity, but now depends on Liverpool to decide whether they want to open doors of the exit of Luis Diaz, and that could be really important for the situation of Alexander Isak, because if Luis Diaz leaves and if Newcastle open doors of the exit to Alexander Isak after the player position, keep an eye on that one, because Liverpool are very attentive to that case. And so, Bayern Luis Diaz, new bid expected soon. Alexander Isak wants to leave Newcastle, and now Liverpool attentive to the situation. Let's follow what happens. At the moment, it's not something guaranteed, something done. We are far away from that. But the story is absolutely on and concrete. So let's keep following that one. Also important to mention, guys, that in terms of strikers, we still have to keep an eye on another situation. And this is the situation of Benjamin Sesko.
Yeah, so that's it. Basically, I think it's best if I just go to Anfield Sector and then we can just pull up the quotes individually. Yeah. Also, that's also just come in also from Ben Jacobs literally an hour ago. Said, I think he said on BNR, Alexander Isak is open to Liverpool move and would welcome a bid. A fresh approach from Liverpool is anticipated. Ben Jacobs. This is also coming out from via the Anfield Buzz. Isak and his camp do not want to commit to Newcastle, with Liverpool's interest their priority. Yeah, so he's not going to sign that contract. He's not signing the contract. Liverpool is his priority. He wants the Liverpool move, and hopefully his agent and him will keep pushing for that move, and it will come to light. By the way, people, we're 6 likes away from 30. Let's try and push towards 30 likes in today's stream. Let me catch up with the chat. Where did I get to? I'm so confident. Where did I get to? I never gave up on Isak. I can't wait for him to dunk on every Premier League team. Yeah, man, come on. If he's getting another 180 a week, not sure Newcastle bonuses. Apparently wants 300k. They were the rumours. Isak on the back of the new Adidas kit would be amazing. Facts. Are we going to make a difference in terms of what? 442 at Newcastle Stadium. Katika and Isak, we will be there. Yeah, that was said on an uncool stream, man. That what stream. Make sure you can subscribe to all those guys. I think 130 with add-ons gets it done. I think if you offer me 130 million add-on, the 130 million straight up bang, with somewhere in the region of maybe 20 mil add-ons, 15 mil add-ons, I think, yeah, again, I think that should get the deal done. I was 1 year old when we had a transfer window like this. Barnes, Beardsley, Aldridge, and Houston. Yep. Facts. You deserve it. Thank you, man. Anfield Edition, Graham Belly Liverpool are preparing to bid over 120 million for Alexander Isak. Romano is a fast talker. Yeah. Big up Benjamin Reacts, you good man. Yeah, I'm good, mate. I am good. Smash the likes, people, to 25. Big up. Ekatika, Isak, and Verts all have a total of 154 contributions in last season. Oh man, I feel sorry if you're in opposition, man, because yeah, some teams are going to get slapped. Big up and smash the likes. 57 in the chat. 18 likes. Just keep them coming. What's the percentage in terms of? What do you mean by what's the percentage? What I think? What the Isak deal? I think originally I was about 15%. That shot up well to about 40 now. When will the bid happen? You think? I think the bid will happen this weekend because I think Luis Diaz will be sold. So then it'll be a key part of the whole, transfer. And then I think whether it gets accepted the first bid, probably not. It's very rare the first bids of these caliber of players or how big these deals are. It's very rare the first bid does get accepted. So, but we will be there. Newcastle have to be smart. These and money can rebuild their team in various positions like we did when we were Coutinho in situation to Barca years back. Facts, man. 120 plus Elliot. I wouldn't be surprised if Elliot, could be in a deal, but I think Elliot goes to like a Brighton or something, man. Don't be sorry, we have lost a big player in the day football. Yep. Going by Oshman way better than Isak. Really? No. This is what another report came out. Liverpool made an approach to last week suggests they are willing to pay what Newcastle were looking for. But I thought Newcastle didn't have an asking price. I thought it wasn't for sale. Admiration doesn't suddenly disappear despite the signing of Hugo Ekitike. Liverpool can afford to do it because they have been very, very sensible and sustained, run by FSG and have been for a number of years. An independent football finance expert said to me today Liverpool can spend 400 million. No, actually they can spend 500 million this transfer window and still be PSR compliant because they are so well run. Facts. Because we sell well, we don't just splash 500 million every summer like Chelsea. For example, and we sell well, and we're going to continue to sell well. And this is how. That's the one weird thing with FSG. I don't think I'll ever be worried about Liverpool being in the PSR issues or anything like that because I know they won't ever let us get like that. This is what Craig Hope also said. Liverpool poised to make a record bid for Isak and Reading a formal approach. One that happens. Newcastle have made the decision to make. And yeah, obviously Newcastle exploring Benjamin Sesko. Yeah, I think a couple of things will be allowed. Newcastle will be allowed to make huge groundwork on the Benjamin Sesko deal to the point where he will be a Newcastle player. And maybe for one or two more players, a bit like Florian Wirtz when they sorted out the Flacken deal, and various other positions like Joro Kwanzaa, etc. I won't be surprised if that's like a similar sort of case to the Isak sell stuff. Man United were never in the race for Alexander Isak and no plans to bid. A natural appreciation for the Newcastle striker. Man United have different targets due to overall cost of the deal. The Man United fans actually thinking, oh Jesus, if Luis Diaz leaves and Newcastle open the doors to an exit for Alexander Isak, keep an eye on that one because Liverpool are very, very attentive to that case. A new bid from Bayern for Diaz expected soon. I think they'll bid again this weekend. And I think Liverpool will accept that and move very fast forward with the Alexander Isak situation. Yeah, Newcastle, they're already looking at proper replacements. The fact that they're already looking at replacements is already saying, like, yo, he's for sale. Guys, do not worry about essentially Newcastle not letting him be for sale because the question is, right, simple as that. Why are they looking at proper advocate replacements for Alexander Isak if he wasn't for sale? Just to let you know, yeah, deal is on, man. And obviously, Al Halal, yeah, no chance. I don't know why people thought. I don't know why people genuinely thought Yeah. And obviously, Ian Doyle was saying that they are willing to commit funds with a package of around 113 million for Isak. Big up CK, man. It was always Liverpool, man. It was always Liverpool. Let's go to that one. Let me catch up with the chat. We took their snack and now we are taking their dinner money. Hey, didn't people say to us last week, oh yeah, you got played by Newcastle with the Ekatike situation? You don't play with Richard Hughes and Michael Edwards and thinking, oh yeah, you're going to get away with it like that. We wanted both. Big up to that reporter that said that Liverpool actually won both. Big up to that reporter, man. We want to be the top dog. Yeah, man. Late night tonight, maybe tomorrow. What's the deal? I think it'll be. I think we'll bid this weekend at some point. Darwin Cook's at Newcastle. I mean, he's got big fields to replacement. Big fields to replace. People, let's try and push towards up to 40 likes in today's stream, if that is possible. We're gonna be live for about another half an hour or so. So, and make sure you are subscribing to the channel. We've got 2 subs away from 1,920. So let's try and push towards that in today's stream, if that is possible. Big up to everyone inside, and also we're gonna raid ends as well because I know he's going live soon. So we're gonna give him a raid as well. So yeah, guys, it's happening, man. It is happening. And there's nothing literally anyone can do. There's literally nothing anyone can do. This is going to happen, man. He is going to be a Liverpool player. He is going to be a Liverpool player. Did you see Zia? He's freaking out. Well, on his stream, I've not really had a chance to look back on people's contents and thoughts. So obviously I did a stream on my channel about 1:30. I was live for about a good hour and a half on there. And then I went to an uncle's show for a good hour and a half, I think, about on there. So I've not really had a chance to see any other news in terms of what, for Isak or just Liverpool related. Maybe we can go over other Liverpool related news because, to be fair, there is news. There is news. Yeah, just seen Sesko will be going to. Yeah, he's going to his thingy. You know what I need to do? I need to start putting the link out on Twitter. Give me a sec. I'm gonna repost it. Bloody ads. Bear with, people. Bear with while I walk this out on Twitter. Yeah, we're a one-man team over here. What do you mean my Twitter password is incorrect? There we go. Let's whack that out on Twitter. There we go. Big up to everyone inside, man. Smash the likes, subscribe. Let's get back to the chat. You should collab with Solo P1. He's also a Liverpool content creator. Put his link in the chat. I might know. Is that his actual name? I'm always looking. If people want me to do collabs with people, I'm always doing it. Deliver for what you lovely people want. So yes, I'm always up for collabs, man. I'm always up for collabs. Let's try and push towards 50 likes in today's stream. That would also be good. Let's try and push towards that as well. But yeah, big up to everyone, man. What should we go over, guys? The Kanate situation? I mean, there is a bit of Kanate news. But I just want to say a couple of more things on the Isak situation, man. I am so excited to see how we're going to play. And I'm really intrigued for Ekatike. Are we going to try and use him on the left? Because you just don't simply... you just simply don't buy Ekatike if his own team is on the bench. You don't. Also, this came out from TalkSport. Newcastle would rather sell Isak to Saudi Arabia. They view Liverpool as a rival. Of course they would. Of course they would rather, sell to what's his name? Because why would they want to try and strengthen us? You don't. That simply just doesn't make no sense. We'll see if there's anything on the Anfield buzz. Big up to them guys. I did see something earlier. Yeah, Liverpool are willing to match Newcastle's steep valuation for Isak. What is a steep evaluation, though? What is a steep evaluation? Is it simply 150, 140, 130? Which one is it? That's what I'm intrigued about. Keep it sports. Yeah, I'll give him a check out, bro. I will 100% check him out. Yeah, I'll give him a check out on YouTube, mates. Don't you worry about that. Let's see if there's any more bits in the situation regarding Isak. I might do you guys want to do a reaction? I might react to a couple of clips. Because, yeah, it is mad. Who should we react to? Liverpool fan, no. Rivals react Isak to Liverpool. Yeah, there's a clip here. There's a couple of clips. Liverpool fans. Let's whack this up and react to what the rivals are saying. Because I'm not really a chance. Big up Saeed, but we did already watch his. Yeah, no. What's Ty from Never a Foul said?
But they've now gone and spent, 70 million on Hugo Ekatike, 150 million on Florian Wirtz.
Come on, guys, let's try and get these likes up, man. 4 likes away from 40.
Payments or not, the total package is 185. I don't see Liverpool, after buying Kirkers and Frimpong, then going out and spending more money again on another striker and having Ekatike and Isak, because he isn't going to play a front two, and both of them are going to want to play. And I don't think rotating them each week, subbing one off, bringing one on, like it's going to help either of them. I feel like Liverpool wanted that one striker, and they've now got that striker. And I don't think they're going to come back in for Alexander Isak, especially not this summer. I just can't see it. I know there's been reports that Liverpool's spending spree is going to continue, 300 million plus and going beyond. But I don't see that going into another striker. I see that potentially being a midfielder and a central defender, with Konate going to leave on a free next season. I just can't see how Liverpool would go out and spend big money again.
Interesting thoughts there, Ty. What's Robbie Jennings said?
The only club... They are Alexander Isak. I see it as nonsense, and I don't really want to talk about it anymore. The only club that can actually make this work, it's Liverpool. Liverpool are his only possible destination, and now he is openly looking for a move. Liverpool have the green light to try and trigger a move. They have the green light to try and possibly spend, what, 150 million quid? Alexander Isak has not gone to Singapore with his teammates. I therefore believe that
I
Alexander
agree, we
Isak
don't
will
need
never
one
play
right
for
now.
Newcastle United again. The fact that he has already turned his back on his
I
teammates,
reckon we go
he's left Eddie
140
Howe, he
max.
has not travelled with his team, it makes it impossible for him to play for them again. So he will be leaving Newcastle United. Therefore, he needs a new club. Therefore, he will have.
This one's a 14-minute clip.
They cannot get Isak. Do you hear me, guys? We as the Premier League must unite, bro. Newcastle, do whatever you need to do, bro. Give the guy $300 a week.
Oh god, it's still funny.
Make him your highest paid player.
I don't know why it's lagging. Although I did click something and it's
You are
just
the richest club in the world, bro. What's wrong with you lot, man? Seriously.
lol.
To the Redmen TV Amsterdam Hall. This is a breaking news show. And yes, it doesn't really relate to a Liverpool player, but maybe it relates to a future
What's he said?
Liverpool player. We'll find out in due.
Hello. You had me at
Big up,
hello.
and mate.
Isak's head got turned months ago.
Facts.
And I think if we're all honest, I think if we're all truly speaking correctly, we all know that's the truth. At every single level, we know
If Ekitike gets
that is the
injured,
truth. Okay?
we got
We know it is.
this man here.
Liverpool, I mean, they've also gone and taken Newcastle's #1 target away as well. What Liverpool have done and are doing and have done to Newcastle this summer, I read somewhere that it's illegal in about 237 countries. #1 target taken, the best player they've had since Alan Shearer taken. Because he's going to become a Liverpool player, in my personal opinion. That isn't what a journalist has said. It's not what Fabrizio is saying. He's going to become a Liverpool player. The only thing that can scarper this is if the Saudi bids are so big, Liverpool can't match it. So if a Saudi club goes 200 million and Newcastle say, well, we're only accepting 200 million, it changes things. But that's going to be the narrative. But there's a caveat or a challenge. Newcastle are not going to keep an unhappy player. Top clubs, well-run clubs.
Facts. It looks like the relationship between Newcastle and Isak is kind of breaking down. The fact that he has kind of refused almost to not go on the tour to Asia, your biggest asset, your prize asset that's going to sell you the shirts, that's going to make the fans want to come out and see you. The fact that he's not going on that just suggests the relationship is certainly breaking down, and that's still why Newcastle will sell him.
Clubs that have great expectations and ambitions don't do it. They don't do that. That isn't how they operate. They just don't do it.
Good afternoon, everyone.
Big up, Sheen.
What a morning, guys. What a morning. That's all I can say. What a morning. We wake up. We all knew Alexander Isak might be on the plane.
I don't know why the clip ain't working, but this is what I've just seen from Graham Bailey. Liverpool are preparing a bid over 120 million. It's going to happen, guys. Simple as that. It's going to happen. He's going to become a Liverpool player. It's happy days, man. It is happy, happy days. 2 more likes at 40. So let's try and push towards 50 likes in today's stream. It's just a kind of a real short one. We're just kind of having a laugh, just chatting, looking at bits of news, reacting to a couple of clips. Footy people have, yeah, big up. Smash the likes. Newcastle closing on Wissa. Footy, get Isak ordered. I'll wait for the official shirts, innit? Yeah, big up. How will you pay 150k a week for Isak? What do you mean? That's what I mean. We need a striker centre back. Guys, like and subscribe. Yeah, man. Guys, like and subscribe. We're now 80 subs from 2K, man. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. The fact that we could potentially get there in the next couple of days is crazy. Is absolutely crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Let me see what else we have got. Oh my god, gone actually to Villa. Jesus Christ, I've just seen that. Yo, Man United in the mud, man. You know what? Like, I love it when Man United fail, and obviously, but it's just expected, isn't it? Man United, all fresh talks of Ollie Watkins has revealed. Alex Crook earlier. Watkins valued at 60 million as bid as 60 million. Villa retain interest in Garnacho, separate deal. They advanced talks. Yeah, Ben Jacobs just there, man. Big up Ben Jacobs as always. Footy, I did try to tell you weeks ago, get the Isak 9 shirt. Yeah, I9 on the back. Yeah, you already know. I9, we will be there. We will be there for that I9 shirt, and I can't wait. Wait until that Joyce bomb drops. Fee agreed. Is it just me? Paul Joyce has been so quiet this summer. Even when it came to like the signings we've made, like Ekatike, the Springpong, etc. He's been so quiet. I hope he's alright, man. Alexander is actually get the 66 shirt. Yeah, Alexander never left, man. You know the Finnish facts. Even if Liverpool wasn't as bad as I don't know. You've been on holiday, yeah. I don't know where Joyce has been, man. He's just been living under a rock. But I hope he's well, man. Big up Joyce as always, man. But yeah, 120 mil bid incoming. Very, very fast. I think as soon as this gets put in, it obviously depends really, because will there be add-ons in the structure? I mean, I assume there will be. I think Newcastle agree at 130, maybe plus a bit of add-ons in there, like 10, 15 mil add-ons. When you reckon we will sign him? I think Alexander Isak to Liverpool will happen next week, because I'm looking at, I mentioned this on Uncle's show earlier, I'm looking at Liverpool's pre-season fixtures. Isak's not had a pre-season. He's not had a pre-season as of yet. You know, he missed the Celtic game, etc. Obviously, we're not going to get a deal done and everything in time for Milan. Okay, scrap that. We then got Yokohama FM, right, on the 30th. Could he be? No, probably not. If he's going to be playing, he probably won't play his first pre-season game for Liverpool if we strike a deal to Bilbao, to the two Bilbao games. Obviously, the second one, I think it's more behind closed doors. I believe the first one is on along with the fans, because I know I got a ticket for that. And then obviously Palace. So he's only going to have really two pre-season games, but I back him to be, you still have weeks of training to be fit as well. So as long as we have him done by Bilbao, I don't want him to rock up and just only have one pre-season game. Because I would want our striker to be bedded into the project, everything else, before the season starts. And I think that's what Liverpool want. They want all the business concluded. I think Gahey might take a bit more time because we're focusing on Alexander Isak. And then I think this is how I see it going. I think it's simply, I think we sign Malik Fofana, Alexander Isak, and Mark Gahey. That's what I think. You'd have to play both Bilbao games. 4 hours of football? I think 130 plus 20 mil add-ons. Yes. I think it'd be one of those as well. Joyce surfaced last night. We said we still wanted Isak. Now it's on. I ain't seen much from what Paul Joyce has said, man. I have not really seen anything. Hello, Reds. Happy transfer request day. Yeah, I don't think he'll play both. I can't. No, you won't play both. I think he'll play one Bilbao game you have the Community Shield. You still have a full week and a bit more training till the Bournemouth game, so I'm not really too concerned as to regards to that. I say who's thinking is how much money we paid for Ekitike. If we get Isak and a winger, I don't care if Ekitike is on the bench or not. We need two. I think, look, this is what simply happens, people, man. By the way, if you are new, smash the like button, get subscribing. But yeah, this is going to happen, people. This deal is going to simply happen. And yeah, there's nothing that anyone can really do because, big up yourself, mate. Unfortunately, the relationship between Newcastle and etc. is breaking down. The relationship between Newcastle and Alexander Isak is breaking down. And I think him and his agent, big up to his agent, by the way, although his agent does sound like a bit of a knob. Isak's agent does sound like a bit of a knob. But if him being a knob helps him come to the club, no offense, I don't really care. I am gonna be honest, if I'm being truly honest. But yeah, people, we are gonna wrap up the show here. We are gonna wrap it up here, and we're gonna send you over to Endsman in a redirect. We'll be back live tomorrow. So make sure you do all those kind of things. And I don't know if it's a membership. Want to see if you've got a membership, just say footyreactstv raids in it. I'll get through the last couple of comments first. Every top 6 club has paid more for a player than we paid for Ekitike. That has gone on fail. I trust our nerves to get the stuff right. Facts. I love how Newcastle fans have gone quiet. Yeah. We walked the league, spending 10 mil on a glorified fan. Our rivals are kicking off. Facts. I love it. I love it, man. Just get me R9 on the back of my shirt. Just get me R9 on the back of my shirt. I9. Not R9, as in R. I9 on the back of my shirt. I want I9 on the back of my shirt. Simple as that. People, we're wrapping up here. Make sure you listen. I'm gonna try and get this as much as I can around the fan base in it. I9. I'm trademarking that stuff because I know people are gonna nick it. But that's the world we live in. Yeah, smash the likes on your way out. Get subscribing. Also, if you are new, tomorrow we should have 2 streams. We'll have the big morning stream. Obviously, if there's breaking news, I'll go live again tonight. It obviously feels like Liverpool put in a bid, but I'm probably going to release a video, try and get that up. Plus, I need to nip to the shops and still cook and all that, so I'm going to chill for the rest of the night. Probably do some thumbnails for tomorrow and all that. And then, yeah, we're back live tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Do a good 2 or 3 hour stream for you lovely people. And then we'll be back in the evening. Although I think I'm on, I can't remember whose channel I'm on. I'm on someone's channel tomorrow. So keep a lookout for that. Follow the socials. Smash the likes and subscribe on your way out. Say Footy Reacts TV to Ends. Big up to the people over there. Take care. Peace.